What's good? My name is Kyle Montgomery, aka the voice of 3x3, and if for some reason you still don't know the rules of 3x3, it is time to tap in. Class is officially in session. So on our half court, you've got two teams of 3 players with 1 additional substitute on the bench. Hey, what's up, sub? Can I check in? In 3x3, even the ball is different. This is the official Wilson right here. Trust me, it's groovy, baby. This game is pedal to the metal. 10-minute game clocks, just 12-second shot clocks, and a 1st to 21 scoring format for the win. If a team doesn't score 21 points, all they have to do is outscore their opponent within 10 minutes. And you know we keep it street. In this game, we score by 1s and 2s. Anything inside the arc is worth 1. Anything outside of the arc is worth 2. Still got it. And this game is all gas, no brakes. Literally, after the opening check ball, play is continuous. Make or miss, offense turns to defense just like that. This 10-minute sprint is just getting started. We'll see you at the top.
Azerbaycan Basketbol Federasiyasının təşkilatçılığı ilə təşkil olunub. Xüsusi dəstəyə görə, təşkilatın dəstəyə görə sizlərin gürültülü alqışlarınızla Sumgait şəhər icra hakimiyyətinə dərin təşəkkürümüzü bildirmək istərdik. Hello, what's up everybody, ladies and gentlemen, the basketball fans, we're happy to see and welcome all of you at the first day of the FIBA 3x3 Sumgait Star Basketball Games taking place in beautiful Sumgait City on 20 and 21st June. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure to inform you that this amazing event, which will be held on 20 and 21st in beautiful Sumgait City.
Hər vaxtınız xeyir olsun, əziz və dəyərli TV sport izləyiciləri. Sumgait'dan hər birinizi salamlayırıq. FIBA 3x3 basketbol üzrə qadınlardan ibarət seriya son sürətlə davam edir. Bu dəfə Sumgait'da keçirilir bu gözəl yarış. Sumgait bulvarında qadınlar bugün bir-birindən həyəcanlı, maraqlı oyunlar keçirəcək bir-birlərinə. 16 komanda var. Gəlin tez onları xatırlayaq. Neftkokar, hansı ki son dünya seriyasının çempionu. Almanya, Avustralya, Avstriya, Ukrayna, Japonya, Çili, Çin'in Yanjin komandası, Slovakya, Thailand, Misir, Slovenia, Litva, Azerbaijan millisi və Paraguay komandaları bugün və sabah qalib, çempion olmaq üçün əllərindən gələn edəcəklər əziz izləyicilər. Biz sizə keçid edək elə ilk qarşılaşmaya hazırda məhz elə Tayland komandası anons edildi və onlar meydançaya daxil oldular. Onların rəqibi isə Azərbaycan millisidir. Hazırda anonser indi onları çağıracaq. Taylandın dörtlüyünü sayaq. Supaveli Kuchivan, Variton Sumat, Ratiyakorun Domsuk və Sasitorun Bontapka. Geçid edək Azərbaycan millisinə. Şilan Akbingöl. 17 nömrəli formasıyla yerini alıb ardınca 17 nömrə Ləman İbrahimova dəfələrlə basketbolda xatirə fotosu çəkdirir. Milli komandamızın üzvləri, bir daha qeyd edim, Neftçi Sokar da yarışacaq və bu 16 komandanın içərisində ən güclü kimi gəlib. Neftçi Sokar son dünya
Sender and Roma Piranti. Dostlar biraz final, biraz aktif oluruz Azerbaycan komandasını ve bütün komandalara yakından destek onları unutmuyoruz. Ve budur ilk hava hesabıyla Azerbaycan komandası ileri geçir. 1-0. Ve yeniden dikkatiniz oyun meydanındasınlar dostlar. Evvelki 2 bir hesabıyla Tayland komandası ilerledi. Dostlar Azerbaycan komandasına destek olmak olabilir ve budur. Alexander Kanal'da enerji 2-2. Çok muhteşem oyun izleyin dostlar. Bize destek olmaya devam edin. Geçer arkasında Richard oyun.
Soak drives and kicks. Sumgait full of good ideas, but the execution is a little bit imprecise. Got to find the angle on the glass.
Herhangi beraberlik 2-2. Ve burada üçüncü kalan Tayland komandası hesabına yazıyor 3-2.
Should have been a 3-second call in the paint. Bengal simply never left. And, Azerbaijan has a lot of size, a lot of muscle in the paint. That's going to be clearly the key to this matchup in between those two teams that are built very different. Right now, Azerbaijan is doing a pretty good job until now to contain the outside shooting and the speed. Just when I mentioned it, good help side defense by Suk. What a save. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. And that's where Thailand can be quite successful as we have the first TV timeout. Thailand can put a whole lot of ball pressure. Its opponents. Azerbaijan has the right game plan to try to put the ball in the paint. Whoever is being guarded by Wong Pata already obviously has an advantage in the paint if and only if the ball can get into the hands of the post player. But Thailand has done a good job so far to scramble, be active, provide a lot of helps, and just when I mentioned it, but still, and that's unfortunate. Blown layup from Smart. Suk to go for back-to-back twos. The ball not saved by Wellington Sumat. Inside. Good execution this time around. Even though Bengal needs to stay aware of how long she's been trying to post up in the paint. If you're locking up positions, it's good. You see, she's in the paint from the very start of the possession. So the moment she catches the ball, she doesn't have many opportunities to figure things out. So to dribble down or try to make different moves. A lot of fakes. Going under the screen is a dangerous thing against Thailand. But right now, it's paying off. Ooh, from deep. Ramazanli ties things up to 5 apiece. Azerbaijan gives up another wide open look. And Thailand on the cold streak, not for long. Supravati Kunchuan. As things heat up a little bit. For Thailand, its success resides in its ability to knock down the long twos and play with a lot of pace. The defense manages to slow the ladies down. Things become much more complicated. But if they knock down those 2-point shots that are wide open right now, Azerbaijan cannot keep up. There were 2 shooting options available. And as you can see, Kunchuan communicates that to Wannington Samat. It was a straight pass to the corner. Supravati and another one at the opposite 45 with Tatiakon wide open, and that's a bad miss. And I know that it's not that windy. Do have a little bit of wind, as usual. Nothing new in 3x3. Play outside. So you have to adapt. Good fake, good driving kick. Exactly what Supravati Kunchuan was communicating to Wannington Samat just before. Make the defense collapse. Just kick it out. Things are starting to pick up. These are good shots. Thailand with high quality opportunities and another steal. Ooh, deadly cross, kicking it out. That is nice right here. Good unselfishness. The bucket. The body. 2 rims out, but Thailand just much more active. And bang, bang. Not only is she active, but Wongpatha is also showing the outside shooting touch, and things got pretty rough for Azerbaijan. So rough that they are asking for a timeout. Being real close to the second TV timeout. As a reminder, in the 3x3 game, you have your first TV timeout after the first dead ball past the 7th minute mark. The second TV timeout past the 4th minute mark. First dead ball. And Azerbaijan right now is scrambling to figure things out, particularly defensively. Thailand is simply outworking, out-hustling Azerbaijan. Even though the Thai ladies are committing a lot of traveling violations, they make up for it with, as mentioned before, a lot of aggressiveness on the ball. It's the only way it can work out for them. And just like that, like I mentioned, the second TV timeout, which happened 12 seconds after the timeout requested by Azerbaijan. And the timing of things should always be kept in mind. When do you ask for your timeout? When the first TV timeout and second TV timeouts could potentially be provided to players. 12-second shot clock, which is something you have to always keep your eyes on. Once again, the ball pressure being very constructive for Thailand. Urumsuk was the 4th team foul against Azerbaijan. Good ball movement. Nice change of pace. That's her bread and butter right here, that little mid-range jumper. Middle of the paint. She did not convert on this one. Going for deep, and just like that, it's a 9-point lead. Yeah, according to Udumsuk. Another turnover. Udumsuk thought about it. Should rather be patient. Nice move. Good bounce pass, 10-point lead, Azerbaijan. Learning the hard reality of 3x3 basketball at the highest level.
Ve oyun bitmesine 3'te gelen az bakalım dostlar. Destek olur Azerbaycan komandasına.
Another turnover. Finish with the start though. Just like that. 12-point lead. Thailand finding its groove from long range. Good extra pass. Another wide open look and another swish. Another turnover. Good kick out pass. That could be it. Udumsuk misses. She'll kick it out. Give it to the hot hand. And Thailand wins before the end of the 10th minute. 21-6, convincing win. Clearly.
Clash between those two teams. Azerbaijan giving their youth program an opportunity to learn the game at the highest level, and Thailand with a pretty comfortable game, even though they approached it very seriously and gave out a lot of energy. There was no debating whether Thailand was going to take this one away very fast in this matchup. So we're going to be back in a few minutes. We're going to leave you first with some highlights.
Ve yakında geldi bakanlar ve canlar, nöbetin komandaların karşılaşmasını izleyecek. İstir ve Paraguay komandaları yüz yüze gelecek. Players, are you supporting Team YouTube? Just make some noise for Team YouTube! Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for my homie, featuring Omi. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for the next meet. Sanlar ve canlılar, gelin nöbeti komandaları karşılamaya hazırlaşar. Misir komandası gelir. Please welcome player number 23, Mustafa. Player number 7, Nadina Muhammad. Player number 14, Hagar Ahmed. Player number 11, Habida Hatem. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to Paraguay, player number 14, Jimena Ibarra. Player number 5, Paola Terrari. Player number 3, Marta Peralta. And player number 11, Paloma Neat. And please welcome referees, Paola Peralta and Najib Shashanti.
Here we go. Game number 2. This time around, it's in qualifying draw B. We're going to start off with the heavy favorites of the group, Egypt, going against Paraguay. And Egypt presents itself with a very talented roster right now, with a lot of 3x3 experience and high-level individual skills. So it's going to be interesting to see how this newly involved federation with 3x3 Paraguay will fare against the African powerhouse, Egypt. Push. Mohammed go for the quick reversal. Trade action didn't work out. Key, Mohammed, see you later. Drive. Very clean. And the response. Don't think that being a newbie means you're not going to be competitive. He's Velasquez. Knocks it down. Top of the key. Good connection right here. But it took a little bit too long to trigger. Playing on the inside with Agar Ahmed is always a good idea for Egypt. Ahmed took too long to trigger her action. Good contest, and Ahmed has the size advantage.
You want to feed the ball inside, especially with a mismatch situation. Can't go for the bounce pass. That just helps. Peralta Ibarola put her hand on the rock. Dean Mohammed will travel.
Ve 2-1 hesabıyla Paraguay komandası ilerledi.
The extra hop on the gather. Did not pull Najee Chajdin. All right, getting back to Egypt.
Azerbaijanlar neredeyse çakılmak istediği bu açılışlardan sonra yeniden Azerbaycan komandasının oyunu izledi.
Her balance a little bit. Move. Thanks. A little bit finishing touches. Nice fake and drive and kick. Paying off for Paraguay, but Paraguay showing that its main weapon so far in this game being outside shooting is something that needs to be a point of concern for Egypt. None of the ladies on the Paraguay roster have ever won a Women's Series game. Free throw off target. For 2. Just opportunity to tie things up. A little bit of a misunderstanding there. Find a pop action with a Baradoldan.
Oyunumuz devam edelim. 3-1 hesabıyla Paraguay komandası ilerledi dostlar. Muhteşem oyunu izleyin.
Yeah. Gets access denied. Cross. Spin. That was nice until the finishing. Both teams now with precision. Fouls on. A lot of aggressiveness going to the cup. Putting Habiba Hatem on her heels.
Paraguay komandasından serbest atış izleyeceğiz.
Whoever comes out of qualifying draw B will join Ukraine in Pool D. Fit inside. Definitely in a lot of pain. You saw the push back.
Timeout. Yalan Here comes our supporting Egypt. Who's supporting Egypt? And make some noise. That's right. Keep it going. Keep it going. Yeah.
have the highest scoring pace in this game. Screen. Trying to work the ball around to give Loma and Velasquez an opportunity for an open look. Let's please stay on the live action. Lead up and under. You cannot spoil dessert though.
Get everybody jumping to the moon. Just stay disciplined until the very last moment. When you use the glass. Self-build touch, going for the back door. D. Mohammed almost got caught slipping. 50-lady connection right here. Screen and slip of Sharawi, well fed by Mohammed. Mohammed goes to foul.
Bundan önce ikinci kalayı Mısır komandası hesabına yazdı ve derhal sonra Paraguay komandası.
It's the 16th foul.
Sergi biraz artırdı.
Paraguay
4-2
already in bonus now. Egypt can't capitalize on its aggressiveness. 6 minutes is a whole lot of time to build your lead up at the free throw line pretty easily. But right now, Egypt is missing out on such opportunities. Third free throw missed. 1 for 4. And a 3-point lead. A 1-point lead now for Paraguay. Going for the quick pass. Got to give time to your teammate to dive down a little bit. There's a lot of grinding and hustle. Foul thrown. Action and Lomanez earns a trip to the free throw line. This game is much more balanced than first qualifying draw game that we had just before with the youth program of Azerbaijan going against Thailand. 15th foul against Egypt and Paraguay. Would love to start qualifying action with a win against Egypt. Another missed free throw. Some Egyptian fans showed up. You can hear them in the back. 2. Right back. Good footwork. Patience, making sure that she does not travel. Mohammed gave it up, and that's a nice drive. El-Shaarawy puts Egypt in the lead, 65. Shot clock. Very good defense. Mohammed takes her time, will launch from deep. Foul drawn. It's a good take from Marta Peralta. Barola.
That's right, keep on going to support each other, the team.
Good execution for a wide open 2 in the corner, but it's too strong. Extra pass. Oh, going over. Nice Euro step. We're gonna have the second TV timeout here, but both teams now in the bonus. We'll have a free throw coming up for Paula Ferrara-Yegros. Paola ties things up to 6 apiece, and she enables Paraguay to take the lead back from the Egyptian ladies. An offensive foul by patrol. Excessive roughness on the low post. A bit of a rush, trying to feed. Nice. The second time that she completely erases her opponent with the fake attack to the middle. Shaarawy spinning back out to her left-hand side. She's been short twice. Free throws coming up. We got Amer. And Amer misses. Mohammed all the way. Sweet finish at the cup. A lot of body control. Mohammed launches from very deep. Man, grab that offensive board. Nice ball movement. A couple of extra passes, and that pays off because that sets Paraguay up for a good position on the offensive board. Game can go either way. We all grasp that. We can all sense it. Mohammed. The offensive foul. She's keeping the ball to herself a little bit too much on this position. And Egypt now has a double bonus looming over its head. Kind reminder, the double bonus is the 10th team foul committed, which provides the opponent with 2 free throws and the possession of the ball.
Devam edir dostlar, muhteşem karşılaşmanın izledik Misir ve Paraguay komandaları. Her iki 8 ihtikal hesabıyla Paraguay komandası ileridedir.
To shoot it, losing sight of 12 seconds. A crime in 3x3. That sets you up for a failure. Mohammed tying things up to 8 apiece for Egypt.
Ve burada yeniden beraberliği 8-8 ve oyun bitmesine 2 dakikadan az vakit kalır.
Egypt needs to stay away from fouling. Like their worst nightmare. It's a solid defensive possession, forcing the 12-second shot clock violation. We have 1:45 left in this game, and both teams have to be very careful defensively with how they use their hands. I got well fed by Nadine in the paint. Gets the bucket to go, and that was a good fake with I got Ahmed jumping up to the moon, but she couldn't quite keep control of the ball. The jump ball situation gives the ball right back to Egypt. Sharawi. Ooh, El Sharawi celebrates as she should. Important bucket right here. Fortunately for Paraguay, no response from Rodriguez. Sharawi changes direction and closes herself up in a gap where there was no breathing room. She crashed into the help side defense. That's the 10th team foul, which could clearly be a momentum changer in favor of Paraguay. Because 10th team foul means, say it with me, double bonus. So Paraguay will shoot a pair of free throws and retain the possession of the ball to potentially tie things up or take the lead back. Peralta. Ball rimming out. 1 for 2. 2-point game in favor of Egypt, but 45 seconds left, which is at least 3 possessions. It's more than enough time for Paraguay to make it a game. Just when I'm telling you about it, what a big hit. That's a huge shot. Ferrari Yegros gives Paraguay some life. Dean Mohammed, so skilled. Timeout requested by Paraguay.
7 seconds left. Ladies and gentlemen, 7 seconds left. 13 saniye kaldı bu oyun bitmesine. Yici, make some noise! Yici, make some noise! Last 7 seconds.
Let's see how much time is left on the 12-second shot clock. 6 seconds. So Paraguay needs to come up with something clean and something fast. That is not a clean look at all. Fully contested. The ball kicked out. The Sharawi will dribble it out. Give it up inside.
Oyun bitmesine 1 saniyeden az bırakılır dostlar.
We'll go to the free throw line. Try to definitely put away Paraguay.
One more time.
0.8 seconds. Should not be enough time for Paraguay to attempt a 2-point shot to either tie things up if Agaramer knocks down this second free throw, or to steal the game away if Amer misses. Egypt with a tight one. Wins 12-11. Paraguay. Closed with no cigar. We're going to see them again, though. We are not done with qualifying draw action. And Slovenia is the third team in qualifying draw B. So both Egypt and Paraguay have no guarantees of anything. No guarantees of making it, no guarantees of not making it. Let's be patient and watch some highlights first.
Litva komandasıyla Azerbaycan komandası yüz yüze gelecek. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for the next competition between Lithuania and Azerbaijan teams. And now, please welcome Team Lithuania. Play number 19, Livia Sakevičiūtė. Play number 18, Monika Grigalauskytė. Play number 77, Justina Ignaite. And play number 22, Igle Zarovkaite. And now Tom has come. Please welcome Team Azerbaijan. Play number 12, Shivan Akingöl. Play number 17, Laman Ibrahimova. Play number 11, Saginaz Ramazanlı. And play number 20, Attila Isumova. And please welcome the referees, Najib Shashitin and Ladina George. Bugün bizlerle birlikte DJ Oli. Ve bu komandası da bugün bizlerle birlikte dostlar.
And we're back. Qualifying draw A, Lithuania against Azerbaijan. And as we've known already before this even started, we identified early that Azerbaijan uses this opportunity to host this Women's Series stop here in Sumgait to provide experience to the youth program. And being matched up with Lithuania right now is not an easy task at all. Lithuania has participated already in one Women's Series event this year. It was in Manila. And the Lithuanian ladies had a great performance going all the way to the final. So Lithuania right now looking at an opportunity to knock Azerbaijan out of the tournament. You got to watch out if you're allowing Ramazanli to heat up from deep. As we know, the two-point shot in 3x3 is the great equalizer. Whatever is written on paper means nothing if somebody gets super hot from deep. You can compensate a lot of challenges. Right now, there is a big challenge for Azerbaijan because you have a lot of length and strength in the paint. First free throw is in. Sakiviciute. Sakiviciute with the block. It's going to be a wide open look. Fast break two. Little drop for Sumgait. She'll keep on shooting. 0 for 2 for her, but you know she's a shooter. And they'll keep on feeding her, and she'll keep on shooting. You got to get out the paint. There you go. And the turnover at the angle was impossible. Nothing on this matchup that anybody could do when Grigalauskáte gets that deep in the paint. The only thing you can do is hope for her to miss on her own or foul her. This time around, the pass not good enough. Great defense. Sakiviciute can't convert.
Ve bu hanımlar ve canımlar ekrana enter salsa. Komandalar arasında her iki beraberliği 2-2.
Good execution, 3-lady action executed to perfection. Little high-low action. That's a problem when you're having to match up down low. Ooh, she'll have another go at it. Like I said, the only thing you can hope for is for Grigalauskite to miss. Beautiful up and under, great execution. She had a Zabotkaite lost in translation. 14th foul against Azerbaijan already. And things are gonna look pretty similar in the next minutes. Lithuania, very disciplined, will keep on feeding inside. With the potential of building the lead up, and also the opportunity to bump the foul trouble to a level where now each new whistle will provide the Lithuanian ladies with 2 free throws. Good give and go. Rushing a little bit to finish. McKnight misses. Oh. All right then. Grigalauskite showing off the bag. She can kill you on the inside, and she can even launch it from deep. What a tough hit. We're getting close now to the first TV timeout, and Lithuania is pulling away. The 15th foul against Azerbaijan will give the ladies an opportunity to take a quick breather. First TV timeout. With a win right now, Lithuania would knock Azerbaijan out of main draw contention officially. Oh yes, Zabotkaite. Tough hit. She was well contested. There's going to be a call. Called by patrol Najib Shahideen, telling Sakovichute, you can contest, but you cannot touch the forearm. That is true.
Karşıda hele 7 derecemiz var. Azerbaycan komandası bir serbest atışımı yerine getirir.
Free throw missed. And Zabotkaite escaped as fast as she could to try to relocate behind a 2-point line. Lithuania was looking for a quick hitter, but you have to secure the defensive board first. Delay of game warning against Stina McKnight. Good defense by Lithuania. Lithuania looking like a team that could clearly, if the manager to stay fresh enough on day one, they could clearly make a run for another potential final here in Sumgait. If Zabotkaite finds her groove from deep, knowing that McKnight is a player that can create off the dribble, use the pick and roll with efficiency. A lot of length, a lot of size, as mentioned in the first minutes for Lithuania in the paint as well. So you have that good balance. That looks like a very competitive squad, let me tell you. Azerbaijan
scrambling, and that's going to be a technical foul call. Second time McKnight does not do a well. Here I would say that it's more so a mistake of Azerbaijan. You can control how you give the ball, but you cannot control how the opponent catches it. If you give the ball technically the right way, then it's the opponent's duty to do the minimum effort required to control the rock and get on the move. Seventh team foul going against Azerbaijan, and the bonus early in this game. We haven't even reached the halfway point, and this play is clearly in favor of Lithuania. Badoa. It's like he could shoot it here. Does not convert on the free throw. 0 for 2. Travel. That's the right call. That's a good catch. Slovenia, Jorge. You got a pair of very experienced referees with the Olympian Ajib Shajidin. Deep, a little too long. Just gotta deposit the ball a little softer. This was a good idea, good cut, good flash to the basket. The pass was just too hard. 4 seconds. McKnight needs to do something, and she does. She has speed and skill. It's gonna be wide open, probably will launch it. No, she decides to attack the closeout, back-to-back buckets. Justina McKnight making 7 points lead, and everything is going Lithuania's way. The bonus in its favor. High scoring pace. Lithuania keeps up with the good work. It's unlikely that we're going to go the distance in this game. They stay disciplined. They give the ball inside, and there's nothing that the young Azerbaijani ladies can do to stop Grigor Lauskite from scoring and adding. Great job sealing on the opposite side. Sakevichute gave no shot to Subova to get back in the front. "12-second shot clock violation." As mentioned to you guys before, this game should finish in 21. Little flash, and Sakevichute rushes a little bit. Offensive foul. Ekle Sabakaite
put a good amount of ball pressure to force her opponent to get frustrated, push off. We'll see it right here. Yep. Easy call. Subua. Overextending the right arm illegally. You can't go for the throat like this. Get off me. So second TV timeout, and Lithuania provides Sumgait with wide open looks. Foul against Lithuania. Inside. Knife team foul going against Azerbaijan, and Lithuania, as expected, stays disciplined. And Livia Sakiviciute keeps on missing those free throws that would bump the lead up to 11. She's going 0 for 2 again, but Grigalaus-Kite cleans up the mess. Defense ball at the top. Good ball movement. That's going to be a 1. It's funny. Sumgait's reactions all the time when she misses 2-point shot attempts. It's a trouble. Feed. Cutting at Sakiviciute. Steal. Fast break. Back-to-back buckets for Livia Sakiviciute. Good court awareness. Grigalaus-Kite. The fast break pass. Lithuania 5 points away from setting qualifying draw A. With the showdown with Thailand for the sole ticket that will be given out for the main draw to the qualifying draw A. Contested once again. size advantage translates to easy buckets for Lithuania. And once again, Grigalauskite patient beating Sakevičiūtė for the third time in a row, but this time Sakevičiūtė can't quite do what's necessary to take control of the ball. Wide open look, good extra pass from Sakevičiūtė and Sumgait. Brings Lithuania within 2 points, up and under action right here. This time, Ramazanli cannot convert. They makes it a 2-point lead.
24 gol hesabıyla Litvanya komandası ilerledi ve oyunun bitmesine 55 saniyeden az var kaldı.
Fake handoff, taking it all the way. As expected, it didn't go all the way to the 10-minute mark. Grigalauskite makes Lithuania a very complicated team to maneuver. So Azerbaijan 0-2 record in the qualifying draw A. And we're going to see just a few games, Thailand and Lithuania battle it out for the ticket to the main draw. Next game up, it's going to be back to qualifying draw B, and it's going to be Slovenia.
Önümüzdeki karşılaşmanı izleyecek hanımlar ve canımlar, Slovenya ve Paraguay komandaları yüz yüze gelecekler. Ladies and gentlemen, and now let's get it for next competition. Önümüzdeki karşılaşmanı karşılayan, please welcome Team Slovenia. Play number 3, Manta Richard. Play number 25, Spila Play number 5, Tina Cvijanovic. Play number 38, Eva Lisic. And now please welcome Team Paraguay. Play number 14, Jimena Ibarra. Play number 5, Paola Ferrari. Play number 3, Marta Peralta. Play number 11, Paloma Dietz. And now please welcome the referees, Andrada Cheder and Roma Pirandi.
All right, that's going to be quite an interesting matchup between Slovenia and Paraguay. Paraguay losing a close one against Egypt a little bit earlier, and Slovenia could already knock Paraguay out of the event with a win right now. Slovenia will have size advantage, particularly with Eva Lisic in the paint, standing tall at 6'4". Right away, feeding inside. You have to finish what you start, though. Lisic draws the foul. Slovenia with its first participation in the Women's Series this year. Would love to come in and make some noise in Sumgait. Good defense. The ball is not touch the rim. Slovenia back on the attack. In range, a little bit off target. Quick buckets. It's a great take, right on the catch. So things are heating up offensively, which is a good thing. Feed inside, trying to give it up to Lisic in the paint.
Her iki beraberliği 2-2. Slovenya ve Paraguay komandaların karşılaşmasını izleyelim.
And that's going to be a late call. There was a size advantage down low in favor of Brazil. Brazil will try to give the lead back to Slovenia. She surely does so successfully. In the first game against Egypt, Paola Ferrari, that you see right here, was bright spot offensively for Paraguay. There's going to be a delay of game warning. Lisic needs to watch out. Pressuring the ball is one thing that's allowed, but over-pressuring the ball without giving the ball up cleanly to your opponents first, that shall give you first a warning and then a technical foul if you're doing it again. Foul already against Paraguay. They have such a hard time to match up down low, and it's logical. So 5 team fouls in less than 2 minutes. That is quite a positive thing for Slovenia. Beautiful two-lady action with a sweet finish.
Gördük ki Slovenya komandası ileride.
Just too good, too disciplined right now. Out of contact. Slovenia has control of the game. Ball flicked out of bounds on her own knee. Janovic can't help it. It's a solid drive right here. Attacking that closeout. Good patience for the check. Gets the bucket. Back to a 3-point lead. Sitting out the opponent in her back, but it's it. Gives Slovenia a 4-point lead for the first time in this game. That's going to be a foul, shooting foul. That is one free throw coming up. We're going to have the first TV timeout.
Slovenia komandası herhangi ileride dostlar.
Paraguay has stayed away from committing another foul in the last minute or so. And that is a good idea, trying to stay away from bonus as much as possible. Free throws can be a way of building up a comfortable advantage. It's gonna be there one, just like that. feeding inside makes it very complicated for Paraguay to stay competitive, stay in the hunt. Already a 5 points deficit. And the next foul will give whoever gets pushed or illegally contacted an opportunity for a pair of free throws. Shooting from deep, completely off target. Lechet didn't quite get her hips under the basketball. She did not have the boost to get the ball to the rim. Slovenia is a team that is very disciplined defensively. Paraguay not really getting anything clean going. They're trying, they simply can't. That is a bad pass from Lisic. The cut from Spela Bresen was well thought. You have to adjust, you have to read what the defense gives you. That's going to be a shooting foul. You got to give enough landing space. Fourth team foul against Slovenia, and the opportunity to shoot 2 free throws. Ola Ferrari Yegros knocks down the first. Cannot convert on the second. That's an unfortunate miss for Paraguay with the way they've been struggling to score. The good thing, though, is that Slovenia is not as efficient as it could be. Backdoor passes or two-lady actions that result in a turnover because of a pass that is just a bit too long or too high, too hard. Deep two, completely off target, and Lisic, preferential position down low. Got pushed out of the paint. Good defense by Paraguay. Brechet draws the 7th team foul. She's going to shoot a pair of free throws.
Ve soğuk sepette 10. kalan Slovenya komandası hesabına yazır.
Down 4. Good off-ball movement. Backdoor cut. And she jumped the gun right here. Just not giving Richard the time to get to the basket. It's a wide open look. Target the flat. That's it. Knocks it down. 8-point lead. Slovenia smooth sailing now as getting closer to the second team timeout. The second team timeout, Slovenia recovers the possession.
So both Paraguay and Slovenia are participating in their first Women's Series event of the year. They missed. Good closeout attack. Ferrari sped up. And she misses twice down low. That's unfortunate because you cannot afford to give Slovenia too many opportunities. That's a foul call. 15th foul going against Slovenia. But being down 8, Paraguay needs to let go and potentially attempt things a little bit out of character, but you got to shoot it from deep. Beautiful two-lady action. The great recovery defensively to contest up high. Vizic, instead of staying in the paint, just clears out. So she doesn't get called for 3 seconds. And great speed from Spelogrese. Pass. Spella a little too nonchalant, not paying attention to help side defense.
Recha. ISO work. Try to sneak one past Paola Ferrari. She can't find the angle on the glass, and Ferrari.
Well done, Paraguay, well done.
Shooting from deep, knocks down the dose. It's not going to be good enough for Paraguay. Might be too little too late, unfortunately, for them to keep their hopes alive of a main draw action. And for a first Women's Series event this year, Paraguay is showing some promise, showing some potential. Obviously, a lot of work left to be done. Recha. Nice full work, great balance. It doesn't hurt to know how to use your left hand. For the fake handoff. Using the glass unsuccessfully. Rosselli. Nice lob pass. Good patience, good composure. Eva Lisic makes it a 10-point lead. It's only going to be a formality now from that point for Slovenia. Paraguay will not make up a 10-point gap in a minute and 30 seconds. Timeout requested with a minute 28 seconds left. It's only a question of time before Slovenia eliminates Paraguay from main draw contention. Good drive. She's fast. She is very fast. Janovic. That's going to be the 16th foul against Slovenia, so no shooting of free throws yet for Paraguay. The next one shall do the trick. Good feed, beautiful pass, right on the spot, right on the money, behind the back. Ooh, a good recovery by Zvijanovic.
Good
finish, but you have to give the credit to Jimena Ibarra-Doldan. She sealed the help side defense in her back, giving Slovenia no shot at contesting this layup. Ball given back to Slovenia. We are in the last seconds of this game. Nate. This is going to be the last shot attempt. Slovenia won't even have enough time to make it a 21-point win. Janovic tried to sneak one past the defense at the very last second. 19-8, Paraguay. It's going to be a learning curve. Looking forward to see their next event, Slovenia. A very good game and a strong display of both defensive ability and offensive potential. Good balance inside outside. So let's find out. We're going to have Egypt against Slovenia as our last game of the qualifying draw action. We have the second to last qualifying draw game in just a few moments between Thailand and Lithuania. Whoever wins this goes to the main draw.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the next competition? And please welcome Team Thailand. Play number 7, recording from Sumgait. Play number 8, Superfather Kuntran. Play number 29, Ratia Koron Udomsuk. Player number 25, Saxophone, Van Taffa. And now please welcome Team Lithuania. Player number 19, Livia Sakavichute. Player number 18, Monica Grigalauskite. Player number 77, Justina Mikvaite. And player number 22, Igles Zavodkaite. And please welcome the referees, Lavinia Chonte and Andrada Chandler.
Here we go. Last game of qualifying action in Draw A. It's going to be Thailand and Lithuania, which will battle it out after easily disposing both of Azerbaijan. Thailand 121-6 and Lithuania 121-4. So we're going to have two top teams in the pool with a match to the death. There can only be one. Dramatic, right? I know. But the idea stays the same. Either way, whoever wins moves on. Whoever loses
shall see its adventure here in Sumgait, Azerbaijan, finish prematurely. Lithuania, we see the moving screen right here. Lithuania will have the size advantage. Most teams have size advantage against Thailand. When we think of the highest level of 3x3, just the fact that Thailand is in that vicinity, in that type of performance, playing at the highest level against the best federations and the most competitive ones, is a great sign of all the investment. Beautiful give and go, but Udumsuk spoils dessert. Lithuania now goes for the two-lady action, and it's almost executed to perfection, but you know that you have to always stay aware of Wangtapa's hands and ability to come contest you on your way to the basket. If you don't protect the ball, it's up for grabs. And talking about Sasipon Wangtapa, she had quite a game against Azerbaijan, knocking down 4 long-range daggers from deep outside the 2-point land, scoring 10 points. And I don't even know how she manages to do that, because have you ever tried to play with that type of math? It's quite different. Seems to work no problem for her. Lithuania against Azerbaijan, it was a very balanced offensive effort. 7 points for the paint and 8 points for Livia Sakevichute. inside dynamic duo for Lithuania, just way too much for Azerbaijan. And the question is, can it be the same thing against Thailand? We're going to find out together. Both teams, after 1 minute, still haven't scored. There's a lot of contact, a lot of physicality under the basket. Tapa. It's already hard enough for her to get away from Grigalovskite. Udumsuk this time around puts the finishing touches. The left-hand layup, great transition from Team Lithuania. A high-low situation that we've seen many times in the first game against Azerbaijan. Supovati. Losing her balance and having to do a cartwheel to get back up. Good defense by Lithuania. And now they're going back at it at the 45. Not going to be a foul call. Not connect with the rim. It's going to be a 12-second shot clock violation. So we got a very low-scoring game in the first 2 minutes of the game. Things can pick up pretty fast, though. Those two teams are capable of putting points up on the board. It's all about efficiency. Naite gives Lithuania the 1-point lead. Trying to stay away from the defensive recovery. It's going to be a quick trigger. Wide open look. Udumsuk in the corner. Off target. So both teams with some clean opportunities, and the lob pass is just not good enough. Sumgait needs to do a better job to lob it higher and softer. If you have no help side defense in the back, you can afford to be imprecise, but not too strong. So well contested by McKnight.
İki bir kal hesabıyla herhalde Litva komandası kapakta.
Once again, Thailand's scrappy defense prevents Lithuania from having easy looks. That is quite ambitious to try to give the ball on a backdoor cut, knowing that Grigalovskite was hunting from behind. First TV timeout, the lowest scoring game of the event so far at this point of any game.
Azerbaijan'da bir daha nezarete çatırmak istedik ki bu muhteşem yarışların ikinci sesiyasında Azerbaycan komandası, bekçi komandası rakip komandasıyla yüz yüze gelecek ve bizim komandamıza yakından destek olmaya herkesi davet edirik.
And the second team foul against Thailand. Foul, pretty smart. Eglizabotkaite saw that Sakivichute is Stop playing for a second. Supervada needs to take those shots. She's capable of shooting from deep. Naite. Ball gets on the move. That is just a bad shot, even though she's more than capable of knocking it down, but Sakevichute was completely off target. The ball skewed to the right. So backdoor cut. There's going to be an offensive foul call. Rumsuk caught by Patrol. She lucked up her opponent's arm. This is not going to slide. Suk knocks down the 2 at the 45. Thailand is up 1. Whoever wins this game shall make it to Pool C in the main draw with Australia and Japan, which is not a gift, let me tell you. Ooh. She thought that she had a clean block. Kind of looked clean. Obviously, I don't have the replay to talk to you about anything else but what the call was, and we're gonna stick to that. But Smart, she did what was necessary to keep it a legal thing. It's legal in the end. Lithuania with this pair of free throws takes the lead back. Smart. Well, nothing major to talk about. Just a bit of an unlucky hit. Azerbaijan walked it off. She'll be fine. She's back on the sideline and getting attended to. Naite spoiling dessert. She had it easy, completely open, and that is paid in full. Smart gets the layup. Body did a good job contesting. There was nothing she could do, but she fights with her own weapons. Speed and skill. Whatever bucket she got from Lithuania, she put her own twist to it with a quick response, reverse lay. 5 apiece. Even though it's not a high-scoring game, it's still a very interesting game. So trying really hard, and I want to say succeeding. There's a push in the back. Very obvious call. 15 foul against Lithuania. Zabakaite a bit frustrated probably. inside. It's going to go down to the wire, and it's going to go down to whichever team commits the least mistakes in the last 4 minutes of this game. Foul trouble could play a big role in unlocking this very balanced game and uncertain game. Sook, ball rims out. Obviously, this is a matchup that is impossible. And the great equalizer, the two-point shot. Great defense, Wontapa. Trying to follow up. Udumsuk attacks that baseline. Foul to commit. Whatever you give me, I'll give you right back with speed and tenacity. That's what you can hear from Wontapa. And the great hands once again. The extra position. Shooting from deep. Missing. Thailand up 1. Sumgait. Kaite draws the foul from two-point land. 2 free throws coming up. Thailand officially in foul trouble.
FIBA komandası serbest atış yerine getirir.
Gaite misses the first free throw. One for 2.
Ve beraberliği 8-8.
Tight game.
4'te gelen arası bakalım.
Tested. All these extra possessions that are earned by Wontapa. Supervised Kutuan. Can't get it to go. Wontapa. Very fast. This time, she got caught before she could attempt to get the ball on the glass. 3 seconds left on the possession. It's all about speed at this point. Udumsuk. Udumsuk! Big bucket when Thailand knocks down those twos. They can compete with most high-level teams. Obviously, the inside is where Lithuania is supposed to inflict pain on Thailand. But if you do not convert those opportunities from under the basket, and you cannot recover fast enough on transition situations where Thailand will look for those deep launches, well, it's a 4-point lead. There's going to be a technical foul against Sumgait. Falling too easily. Trying to draw the whistle. Trying to influence the referee. Referee Georgie not having any of it. Udumsuk senses that there is a clear momentum shift 5-point advantage with 2 minutes and 25. Can play a key role in Thailand securing a big win against Lithuania. And the turnover, costly. 2 seconds left. Udumsuk needs to shoot. She does. In time. Daddy's barbecue chicken down low. What are we seeing? Missing twice. Oh, this is a bad look. Good thing Sumgait gets it to go, but this is a bad look. Sakevichute needs to be much more efficient. Udumsuk earns a late call to make it to the free throw line for a pair of free throws. Lithuania in foul trouble. And Thailand has total control over its destiny in this game right now. Suk misses. Oh for 2, lucky break for Lithuania, and an opportunity to come back in this game. Ignite all the way to the cup by herself. No fouls to be given on either side. Tapa needs to shoot it. She does so successfully right before the expiration of the 12-second shot clock. Wongtapa with the great hands once again. Udumsuk gives it up to Wongtapa. Wongtapa cannot find the angle, but there is a contact in the back. Another pair of free throws. Tapa. Goes 2 for 2. Not gonna say with my experience that this game is over, but it's very close to be over, and that's a great catch by referee Georgie. The hand in the back as Wongtapa went up for the layup. Supervadi, that's gonna be Tapa get knee in the thigh. That's gonna be a moving screen. That's the foul. So it's double pain. Not only do you hurt your leg, but you get called for the offensive foul. That's going to be a foul. No questions about it. Supervadi Kunchuan. Closing out too tight. Not giving enough space to Sumgait. For a safe landing. 4-point lead. Thailand needs to eat up as much clock as possible. Take a good quality shot. And get a stop. Oh my goodness, Suk. What a great finish. And this shall do it. Thailand will go to the main draw. Don't even need to attempt a shot. There's not going to be enough time to turn things around. Suk. With a clean look, but Thailand makes it to the main draw. Congratulations to the Thai ladies, even though we see Untapa struggling a little bit to walk around, getting kneed in the thigh. Winner painful. Lithuania is out of the tournament, eliminated in the qualifying draw, getting outlasted by a much more efficient and aggressive Thailand team. Let's watch some highlights before the last game of this qualifying draw between Egypt and Slovenia. Should be another good one.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the next competition? Please welcome Team Egypt. Play number 23, Mustafa. Play number 7, Natina Mohammed. Play number 14, Haga Omer. Play number 11, FIBA Hatem. And now please welcome Team Slovenia. Play number 3, Monto Richard. Play number 25, Spila Princic. Play number 5, Tina Gianovic. Play number 38, Eva Lisic. And please welcome referees Najib Shazdin and Lavina Georgia.
Last game of qualifying draw action between Egypt and Slovenia, and it's pretty much the same deal that we saw right before this with Thailand and Lithuania. Whoever wins this game will join the knockout round, actually the main draw, hopefully for them later on the knockout round, but we'll stick to the main draw. And we have a quick start. Both teams sharp early, getting a pair of buckets. And it's going to be an interesting matchup as Slovenia can hurt Egypt in the paint with Valisic. But Egypt is an experienced and competitive team. It's historically the best team in Africa, the most decorated team in Africa. It's either Egypt or Madagascar in your heart, whichever one you prefer, but Egypt was there first. That is just a fact. So now Egypt will count on the inside presence and all-around game of El Shaarawy. Nadine Mohammed needs to shoot the lights out and create off the dribble as well as her potential can allow her to do it. But on the other side, you have a lot of quality program that is up and coming in Europe. And obviously, Valisic in the paint is one of the main weapons for Team Slovenia. But Brecha, Bresel, and Vjanovic are three very capable guards / forwards. They can provide a lot of options offensively. Nadine Mohammed misses. Lizic stopped her dribble, almost got in trouble here. She got it off in time. How did she find the angle on the glass? Beautiful shot. Slovenia ties things up to a piece. One. I did mention El Shaarawy, didn't I? I did. Free throw a bit long. That's a strong finish. Lisic not playing around. Mohammed. Ooh. It was very, very close to being a potential unsportsmanlike foul. She made a play on the ball initially. So nothing to be said there, and another bucket for Egypt. And truthfully, I'm not sure whether it was a 2 or 1. Actually, yes, I am sure it was a 2 because of the missed free throw. So Egypt with a 1-point short-lived advantage. Nadine Mohammed, some way, somehow, got it off without Lisic putting a hand on it. Lisic was well positioned on that help side. Mohammed still found the angle. We got a nice game on our hands. A higher scoring pace than the game between Lithuania and Thailand. Things picked up pretty good in the second half of that game, but here we're not even waiting for that second half. So 5 apiece. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Din Mohammed goes ISO. Give and go. She shoots it in time. The ball did touch the rim, but Lisic with the recovery. But Etcher gives it up. Playing in a little bit of a tiny space here. Ooh, in and out cross. Good recovery defensively by Vrecher. Wraparound pass. It's going to be a turnover. Size advantage translates into a left-hand hook. Great touch by Hagar Amer. And at the first TV timeout, Egypt has a 1-point lead. First game against Paraguay, Egypt won by 1, and Nadine Mohammed scored 5 points. Four points from Ala El Sharawi, so the dynamic duo. Only Habiba Hatem did not score against Paraguay. Hagar Amer with 3 points. A very balanced offensive output for Egypt. Sharawi, great finish. It's a 2-point lead for Egypt. Not long lived. Vrecher ties things up to 7 apiece. That is a very important shot. Vrecher was the leading scorer for Slovenia against Paraguay. Slovenia won 19-8. Vrecher had 7 points, doing it from inside, outside, round and back. Nadine. Is that the Mamba mentality? Because she has the Grinches on her feet. All I know, Egypt stays in the lead. Vrecher almost thought about it. Taking it all the way. Great angle on the glass. Janovic had 3 points against Paraguay. Very balanced team effort, by the way. Everybody participated. Nobody scored less than 3 points for Slovenia. But Lisic had 6, so you had Vrecher and Lisic, Lisic, the dynamic duo against Paraguay. With the defensive board, Nadine. First team foul against Egypt. Lisic down low, well contested. Mer is also lengthy. That's a tough shot. Going for the sidestep against Lisic. Wow. Egypt taking an option right here. It's very early. We're barely at the halfway point in this game, and Habiba Hatem sticks with it twice. That could be costly for Slovenia. Vrecher commits the 15th foul. But Egypt is sticking with it. Competing for everything. Oh, Egypt Egypt, 5-point lead. If Egypt shoots from deep with efficiency, Slovenia will find its head on the water very, very fast. There's a late call, but the right call. The save. Strong take. Sharawi, the post office, gets the job done. Great footwork, El Sharawi. There's going to be a foul call, 13 foul against Egypt, and we're heading to the second TV timeout with Egypt 6 points lead, and most importantly, Egypt being only 7 points away from scoring 21 and potentially punching its ticket to the main draw.
Egypt fast, make some noise! Egypt fast, make some noise! Keep it going, just upon your team.
Top of the key from deep. Target Brecher. Gets the offensive board for the second time in a row. That's going to be a trouble. Good move. Fortunately for Egypt, Amer couldn't quite finish. Size advantage down low. El Sharawi short. So the two offenses are frozen for the past minute. Brecher. Ball did not touch the rim. 12-second shot clock violation. And the timeout requested. Egypt wanted a breather. It's going to be a travel. The referees have put a big point of emphasis on cleaning up the traveling calls on check ball situations. Slovenia going on the cold streak at the worst of times, and Slovenia plays good defense and makes things hard on Egypt. There you go. She's not cold anymore. Lisic knocks down the two, but it's still a 4-point lead for Egypt. That is just a bad pass. The thought process was the right one. Identifying the opportunity for a quick pass back. What you call the 3x3 fast break, but we've seen a lot of imprecisions feeding the ball inside, especially on situations where there is no help side defense on the opposite side. Last Vrečer. Great hustle. And the block. If you miss, you don't know what you're going to get back after. And the turnover. Fast break. Amer. Second time is a charm. 15-10. Egypt starting to smell. Vrečer, beautiful change of rhythm and direction. That was a filthy cross. Good backdoor cut. Nadine Mohammed, the N1. 16 foul against Slovenia. And Egypt in total control of its destiny.
Mühendislik komandası serbest atışını yerine getirir.
Mohamed Salawi knocks down the free throw, 6-point lead. Egypt still has 3 fouls to give for free. To make sure they have good use of them. That's going to be a 12-second shot clock violation. Vrečer, unfortunately, did not get this shot off in time. So, time is of the essence, and time plays in favor of Egypt at this moment. Nadine from deep, not the best shot. But Egypt, with the 6-point lead, can still feel pretty comfortable. Isic with a good finish. Things can always take a very uncertain turn with 3x3, as the 2-point shot is a great equalizer. Isic, well contested by Nadine Mohammed. And Egypt does not even need to attempt a shot right now until the very last seconds of the 12-second shot clock. They can burn up as much clock as they want and need. Give and go. Nadine Mohammed Salawi, technical foul. And this is what I'm talking about. It's not over until it's over. Because this technical foul shot stops the clock. Could enable Slovenia to come back within 4, and with a quick basket, ideally a 2, then Slovenia would only be 1 possession away with enough time on the clock to get a stop and have an opportunity to tie things up. Vrečer. And what did I just say to you guys? I'm trying to explain to you the way this game of 3x3 works. You have to believe me. I've seen too many scenarios that are way more improbable than Slovenia stealing the game away from Egypt. I've seen some crazy stuff. This right here, the 17-15, with over 17 seconds left, it's more than enough for Slovenia to potentially push this game into an overtime situation. The reason being, Egypt, especially Nadine Mohammed, probably rushed a few possessions a bit too much. Run the clock down as much as you can. Make time your best ally. Now, it's kind of the same idea. Run the clock down as much as possible. Get a quality shot. If you make it, it seals the deal. If you don't, then you don't give much time to figure things out to your opponent. So let's see. Nadine, that could be the game-winning layup right here. No fouls to be committed on the shot. Good hands, El Sarawi, and Egypt goes to the main draw. Slovenia simply did not do a good enough job defensively. Slow down dynamic duo of El Sharawi and Mohammed.
So ladies and gentlemen, we take a short break and hope to see you again at 40:30 at 3:30.
So we're gonna have the highlights.
We are waiting for you
Prepare
again
for
at
main draw action in a few hours after that.
At 2:30, waiting for you again. Yeniden nöbet isyanımızda günün ikinci yarısında her birisi üçün yarısı burada gözleri ve nezlerinde çaktırmak isterdi ki Azerbaycan'ın nöbeti komandası, Nifçi komandası rakibiyle yüz yüze gelecek.
All right. So that's it for the qualifying draw. We'll be back in just about 2 hours for main draw action. See you in a minute.